Hi, this is Bobby from Bobcat's Animal Spirit Messages and Tarot. I have a message for this week for the sign of Cancer. And we're going to start out with a very short but sweet message from the jackal. The jackal says, the spirit of jackal, that is, says, go big or go home. I thought that was kind of funny to hear that from an animal spirit. But basically, I've been seeing the last couple weeks where there's some of you who are actually in third party situations. And this week, you're going to have to choose. The Two of Pentacles, it's always about choices. Two choices. You're not sure which one to make, but your soul knows what you need. You are capable of making this choice, and this is the week for you to do so. I think if you don't move, Spirit's probably going to drag you. I know that's probably not what you want to hear, but that's a fact. If we don't go, then Spirit will drag us, and that's kind of where you are right now, Cancer. I'm seeing some of you in third-party situations, and I'm seeing some of you that have a partner that doesn't get along with your children, that doesn't blend in with your family, that isn't trying to get along with your children, that isn't trying to be their friend, doesn't necessarily want children. Well, if they don't want children, they don't need to be with somebody who has children, because then a certain amount of interaction is going to have to take place between them and the children. So if this is you, you know what to choose. Um, but regardless, I'm seeing, Cancer, that you got a tough choice to make, but you're capable of making it. Also drew the Ten of Swords for you. That's a card of goodbyes, and sometimes it's dramatic. Last week I was seeing that there's some Aries in a third-party situation that has a dramatic ending coming. This week, Cancer, I think it's your turn, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I know that's so hard. But you've got this. You've got the ability to make the choice that you need to make. And maybe you're a Cancer and it's your partner that has dragged another person into the mix, and you're just now finding out about it. That could be dramatic. Um, we'll see how this reading goes. But I'm seeing that there's a lot of illusion. And this is the reason I say maybe you're a Cancer and it's your partner that's dragged a third party into your situation. Somebody's not seeing things very clearly right now because there's a bunch of negativity built up inside of them, and they're not able to see clearly because they need to clear energies. Um, it's important to know that as you clear energies, your mind becomes more clear, because your crown chakra, you know, it's our connection to spirit. It's our connection to our higher self, our intuition. And as our energies get clogged up, so does the crown chakra. And so when it gets clogged up, we get confused because it's like barrier between spirit and your higher self and your crown chakra. See, that's what my hand is. And the more they build up, the thicker the barrier gets. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to clear your energies. I like to do the little candle thing where I light a candle and look at the flame and just feel the heat come through my crown chakra all the way down, clearing all of the negativity as it goes, just burning it away, and then back up doing the same thing. And then as it leaves, ask to transmute it. If that doesn't work for you, then maybe just take a warm or hot shower or saltwater bath and ask for help from the angels or guides or whatever it is that you believe in to help you to be able to use that water as a tool to clear your energies inside and out. because a lot of the time that will help as well. Um, and of course, you're always um, there's always energy clearing meditations that you can find on YouTube and different things as well. But I recommend either fire or water. And Cancer, you're a water sign. Maybe just take a saltwater bath and envision that water, you know. Lay back in the bathtub and envision that water coming in through your crown chakra and just clearing your whole body. And then as you sit up, bring it upwards and out to transfer, to be transmuted. So try that, see if it helps. I'm definitely seeing energy clearing. After you've gotten through this goodbye, this dramatic ending, whatever the case may be, um, you definitely have good things coming to you. This is a happy endings card. You have a happy ending, but first, um, you have to go through the choice. You have to make a choice. Then you have to say goodbye to something in order to move forward. For some of you, I'm even seeing that this may be a toxic job, a job situation that just isn't healthy for you anymore, you know. So this could be a lover, this could be a job, this could be a lover that's dragged in a third party, or maybe you've got two different lovers that you have to choose from. Maybe you have to choose between a child and your lover, because they're just not seeing eye to eye and your lover doesn't want kids. I'm seeing a lot of different scenarios, so I'm thinking that a lot of you are just in different situations, and this is what I'm seeing. And wow, I don't usually do a video where there's multiple people in multiple situations. So we're going to ask for clarity about the third party situation. I'm seeing refuge. It's important to take some time to yourself. It's important to clear your energies. Storm spirit, don't let the chaos of someone else inside of you. And you're almost through the storm. You can do this. Prosperity. Prosperity comes as we have acceptance for the situation for what it is. Protection. Guides are going to look out for you through this, Cancer. New beginnings. So, those of you in third party situation, I'm definitely seeing a third party situation being an issue for a lot of you. And I'll try to remember all of the scenarios and go through them all real quick if I can. But that way, if it's a toxic job, then you can get your information as well, you know. But I'm seeing that someone here has just found out that their lover has definitely not been faithful. There's someone else in the picture, and it's not going to be a pretty scene. You need to have acceptance for what is. If they love someone else, let them love them. Then you have a choice to make, and here's your choice card again. You have to choose whether you want to keep them and have a brand new beginning with them with forgiveness. If they're willing to change the situation, I don't think they are. I think what's going to happen is you're going to be by yourself for a little while, and know that you're protected. Don't let the chaos and the negativity of this entire situation drag you down, Cancer. You can do this. And definitely know that you're almost through it already. So for those of you born under the sign of Cancer that has a lover that's dragged in a third party that you're just getting ready to find out about, or you just did find out about, know that you've got this. You can handle this, but you've got a tough choice to make, because you need to know whether you need to decide whether you're going to keep them, um, or whether you're going to step out of this situation, consider it unhealthy, and move on with your day. Now let's ask about the Cancer with the child and the lover that doesn't get along. Can we have clarity on that, please, Spirit? Flexibility, chaos, protection. Here's the chaos and the protection again. Flexibility. Okay. There's some big changes coming. Big changes coming. Wow. Wow. I'm seeing for you, this is a huge life lesson. One in deciding what's best for you and your whole family all at the same time. I think it's important to understand that if they loved you that deeply, they would love your child as well. They would not reject your child if they truly loved you. So that's something to think about, Cancer, because that's a big deal. You need a little time to yourself. You need to go within. You need to make that difficult choice. I can't tell you what to decide. I know what I would decide, but I can't tell you what you would decide. I'm not even a Cancer. It doesn't matter what I would decide. And it's not my life. Therefore, it's not my job to decide. All I can do is tell you what I see. What I see is if this person really loved you that much, they would be flexible. They would be willing to work with your child. They would be willing to get to know that child. And the changes would occur, and they would be positive changes, but they are not. So you're going to have to make a choice. I think the generosity card in this, it's a beautiful red tree. And the red reminds me of something Cancer, okay? Along with this protection card right here that also has some red in it. It's important for you to remember to balance your root chakra and release fear through this situation. You're afraid you're going to make the wrong choice. You're afraid if you send this one away that you won't get one that you love as much, or that loves you as much, to come to you. I think it's important for you to understand that the right person will come for you, but not until there's room for them in your life. And I know that's hard, and it causes chaos, and it's like going through a major storm. But it's something that is in your soul contract to do. This is a decision that is in your soul contract to make. But I can't make your decisions for you regardless of your soul contract. We all have free will, even with or without that contract. I say a lot about contracts, about the soul contract and what we signed up to learn. If we don't learn it in this lifetime, yes, we will have to learn it in the next one, or the one after that, or some other time down the road. But that is always an option. I wouldn't want to have to go through any of the experiences that I've been through in this lifetime and another lifetime. I wouldn't want to have to relive them a second lifetime. Although some of my life lessons I've had to learn in more than one lifetime, because that's part of being human as well. having the you know, free will thing going on and everything, and it's important to remember that it's totally your choice. Um, but if this person truly loved you, they would love your child as well. Okay. I'm seeing a card that says wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps toward making your dreams come true. Okay, your dreams are going to come true. Their spirit's working on that now. Even before you've made your decision, they're working on making your dreams come true, Cancer. Don't make them drag you, baby. Go ahead and make that decision even though it's tough. And you won't be sorry you did. You really won't. Um, Getting the moon energy. You know, don't make them drag you kicking and screaming, basically. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. It's not only possible, but it's going to happen. It's going to. I swear it is. It seems tough now. It really does. But you're getting there. You are getting there. Hidden depths. Something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we become free. What I'm seeing here is an abandonment wound. You're hanging on to some lover out of, it's almost like a trauma bond. You hang on to them because it's what's familiar to you. It's a familiar scenario. It's something that you've been through many times before. Well, Cancer, it's time for you to accept some magical blessings and choose something different. Something healthy, something that makes you happy, and not hang on to a trauma bond. And this goes for those of you in toxic work situations too, Cancer. Because a toxic work situation can definitely cause a trauma bond. Any friendship where somebody's just constantly negative toward you, a lover that's constantly negative, one that doesn't want your children, one that's unfaithful to you, those situations can all cause trauma bonds. You got to let go of them. You got to let go of them. I'm hearing release the trauma bonds. Okay? And you can cut cords with anyone that you have a trauma bond with, just like I teach you to cut cords from the past, you know. Whip out that Viking sword, pair of scissors, pair of lawn clippers, pair of hedge trimmers, chainsaw, anything that'll cut. Anything. Razor blade. Anything. And cut cords with all traumatic situations. Yes, this will make you feel some unpleasant feelings, but feel them fully so that you can release them and move forward without a trauma bond, because it's very important for you to do that right now, Cancer. I'm really sorry you're stuck with some tough decisions this week, but I know you can make it. I know you can. I know you got this. You are more than capable. You can flow like water. You know, nothing affects nothing. I mean, and think about it. You know, you're a water sign. And what is it that moves the sea? It's the energies from the moon. And we got the moon energy card a little while ago. You know, um, sit outside and look at the moon and ask for help with regulating your energies, because that'll happen and it'll be a huge help, and it'll set your mind a little bit at ease too. Magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. So As you heal from this, whatever the situation, regardless of whether it's a toxic work situation, whether it's a partner that's got a third party, whether it's a partner that doesn't want your children, or whether you've got two that you're trying to decide between, doesn't matter, okay? You're going to get through this healthier, stronger, and wiser, regardless of the situation. And then you're going to be able to help others know how to get through it too. So not only are you going to learn a very valuable soul lesson from this and grow dramatically, but you can also help others. And that's amazing. I love it when it's hard when your job or your partner turn out to be a huge soul lesson. It's really difficult. But after you've healed it and you're sitting there helping somebody else go through the same situation, it's downright amazing. It's amazing to be able to say, you know what, I've been through that. Not only did I live through it, but I came through it healthier and happier than ever before. Now I'm stronger, now I'm wiser, now I know I'm a little better equipped to walk the path that I'm meant to walk. And as you share this information with other people, they become stronger and wiser and better equipped to handle the situation to Cancer. So there's something important to remember. Inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. So after you've managed to clear the negative energies, that's the fear, the anger, the frustration, as you clear these things, you're going to be able to see more clearly. Your crown chakra is going to open up a little better, and your connection to your higher self and to spirit's going to be way stronger. And yes, I sit and tap myself on the head all the time while I'm talking about my crown chakra. But anyway, as you strengthen your connection to your higher self and to your spirit guides and to the divine, to source in general, you're going to have new inspiration on something. You're going to take a completely different, you're going to go in a new direction. That's what I want to say. You're going to go in a completely new direction. And that's going to be amazing, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to be exciting and full of adventure, and you'll have a happy ending. You know, they say that fairy tale endings don't exist. They do. They just don't tell us how long the tale's going to be. Sometimes the tale's really long, and it takes us a long time to get to that perfect happy ending. But we all get there eventually if we continue to manifest it, if we know that we're worthy of it, if we see it coming toward us, then we all get there. We all succeed. So that's something to think about, Don't ever let anybody tell you you're not Cinderella. You may not feel like Cinderella today, and you may not own any glass slippers, and you may not have even lost one, but you're going to have that beautiful ending. Just keep believing it. Just keep believing it. That's all you need to do. The Joy card. The Hummingbird Spirit. Nothing on this planet makes me happier than watching a hummingbird. They are the most wonderful little creatures on this planet. And as you sit and absorb the energies from the moon, or you take that saltwater bath, do the candle clearing, whatever it is that you do to clear your energies and to clear the confusion, you're gonna feel strong enough to let go. As you let go and you make your decision, you're going to step into a more positive path Purification. Yep, definitely need to purify. Leadership. This is the card that tells us everything that you've been through are things that you'll help other people learn to go through eventually. Our last card of the day, success. I don't even need to say anything about this card, but I'm going to anyway because I've been telling you, you can do this. I know you can do this. This right here is telling us the same thing. You can do this. You're capable of making this decision. You're capable of making the right decision. You're capable of doing what you're called to do and becoming stronger and healthier and being able to help other people go through similar situations. Being stronger and wiser and more healthy. So, I'm sorry you've got a difficult decision. I'm sorry there's going to be an ending. But unfortunately, it's just something you need to let go of to make room for what is meant for you. And that's what it's important for you to remember as you let go of what drags you down and makes you unhappy just out of habit, out of familiarity. As you let go of that trauma bond, you make room for that fairy tale ending, for that happiness, for that love that you're meant to have come into your life. And so there's your light at the end of the tunnel right there, is knowing that letting go of this is making room for what you're meant to have. Anyway, I love you. Have a great week. See you next week.